Hey, what's going on, everybody? And we're back with our mid-70s International Loadstar. This butterfly hood, 404 International V8 gas in it, 2-barrel carburetor. Has a 4-speed manual behind it. I was with my buddy and he was looking at a welding machine and we've seen this thing parked behind the guy's barn, so I went and asked him about it, and he was getting ready to scrap it. It used to belong to the city of Columbia, Missouri, one of their bucket trucks. Yeah, with this mega bumper. It does make it nice though. You can, get up there and work on stuff. But hood goes up, has a little prop right there. Has those stupid old vacuum big accumulator deals. I can't remember what they're called. That piece of tubing is just under the floor. It's going to eventually go all the way across the floor, and that's what our seats will mount to. Original fuel pump is out of it, so I ordered this Bravix electric 12-volt electric fuel pump for carburetors off Amazon. It's like 20 bucks, like 2.5 psi. Works out perfect. My tank's pretty dirty, so I put a filter before the fuel pump so I don't blow it up. But I thought that was kind of a cool cap, and it feels like it's made out of brass. But yes, this is a crew cab and is in remarkable shape for being almost 40 years old. Well, I guess it is 40 years old. And an International. We all know Internationals rot. But back glass is out of it. It was broken. It's like someone shot it. And then the front glass is NASCAR inspired. Lexan with about, I don't know how many tubes of caulk on this. 6 or 7 probably. But we're hoping to remedy that. I'll show you this other one. So of course it's got the old 2-speed electric rear end, which the motor, which is right there, motor's bad, and it's $300 and something from Eaton. The old bias ply, split rims, but it does have the Bud 2-piece lug nut bolt pattern. This truck had a pintle hitch on it, but I cut it off because it stuck out probably to here, and it was just too much frame behind the cab. It didn't really look right. So I'm going to weld this plate on, and then that'll be our receiver. We're going to have a 2.5-inch receiver tube here, and then probably a pintle hitch here. Had the 2 bench seats in it. They were in really rough shape, and I'm fairly tall, so it didn't really work. But you can see it's in decent shape except for the floor. You can see that. Had the dash part trying to figure out wiring, and it's a hot mess. I don't know what this headliner used to be, but it's got to come down. And for some reason there's about 70 something screws up there on the roof. I think some kids got up there and jumped on it, but we can fix all that. So that's your parking brake. There's your shifter with your 2-speed. This truck, like I said, had a bucket in the bed, or on the frame, wherever, and that was all the controls for that. So I think we're gonna leave that and probably work something into it. These seats, out of an '01 Tahoe, went up to our local pick and pull there in Kansas City, and picked those very nice seats up. And in the back we have a rear seat out of a, I think it was like an '05 Chevy extended cab, but just gotta get it bolted in. But so, I mean, you can see the back, the rear floor pan is in really good shape. You know, a lot of mice were in it, and so it took a long time to clean it and bleach everything. But you know, I'm missing a couple of knobs, but all the doors work. You know, shuts really nice. Windows work. Wing windows work. When I drove it home, because we don't have any brakes, it was sucking, because the exhaust is right there. So I was going down the road and it was sucking all the exhaust in there, and it was kind of rough. But plan is we're going to put some aluminum Alcoas on it. A Low Pro 22.5. I put them on the truck and it looked really nice. 255/70 22.5. These are just some junk wheels my boss had. Let me use to mock it up, but they look really nice on it. These 10-120s are 40 inches tall, and these are 36. So I bought a parts truck for the windshield and the cab lights, because those cab lights are expensive. They were $50 a piece. So I bought a whole parts truck for like 400 bucks that I think we're gonna turn into a pedal hitch trailer. So, oh, there's Lola. So okay, just a little update. All right guys, take it easy.